Amplifying creativity in your teams, why it's important and how do you do it? This is part of our series where we talk about the TEDA model that we've designed at Bessern, which is transparency, empathy, diversity and amplifying creativity in your teams. So Ivan, talk to us a little bit about why it's important. What are the benefits of amplifying creativity?
Elena, what is clear is that corporations with high creativity outperforms others. Creativity is defined as the capacity of extrapolating future needs of customers. That can be covered with the current pool of skills of your team. Engaging in creative activities will actually improve overall mindset and ultimately even the body health. It makes people in teams happy. When you succeed at creating a result, no matter what it is, your brain is flooded with dopamine. That feel-good chemical that actually helps motivate you and your team. Whether you are or you are not aware of your increased happiness, the hit of dopamine that you get after being in a creative flow will drive and influence you to do repeatedly the same or the similar behavior. Now, regarding the improvements of mental health, a creative act that can help you focus your mind and has been very often compared to meditation due to its calming effects on the brain and body. It releases dopamine and acts, in fact, as a natural antidepressant. Another thing that is quite critical regarding unleashing creativity in your teams is about improving your body health. Creativity, in fact, it has been proven through research that it boosts your immune system. Overall, amplifying creativity within your team is a sustainable way to create highly resilient teams during times of uncertainty, Elena.
Absolutely. And if you're thinking about how to do that, there's a couple of things that you can do. Number one, you can empower that vulnerability and encourage risk-taking in the workplace. So psychological safety, essentially, right? So which is the opposite of psychological danger, where people are just less likely to share different views because they fear that they will make mistakes. So prioritize making your workplace a safe space for opinions, and you might be surprised by the amount of ideas that have been hiding in fear. Another thing is when they do take that risk, make sure you reward the risk taking. So equally in success and in failure. So any good idea comes with a healthy amount of risk, especially an innovative one. And risk within a controlled environment will ultimately lead to reward, which is also why 48% of executives surveyed by IBM recently claimed to fund new ideas and spun out of creative brainstorming regardless of results, actually. So, and looking at also becoming user first. So if creativity is the seed for growth, people's problems are the soil. So every business will tell you that it's their top guiding principle is customer centricity. So the reality is that the vast majority are business centric. And the more you are business first, the less your business grows long term. So putting people first and the business will follow. So placing your employees essentially in the shoes of your clients or vice versa. And the more real user problems you can solve, the more you'll boost creativity and the more you'll essentially profit. And finally, creativity is not quantifiable in numbers, hours invested. So creative environments are unstructured and cannot be tackled with workshop reruns. People need time to digest the problem and find unconscious ways to associate patterns. And this happens more often while our focus is not inside the process, but when our mind is sort of floating, when we're walking, we're playing, or we're discussing non-business topics. So get your team involved in an engaging activity and get them creative juices flowing.
Elena, so I think that this is a good moment. And this is something that we should be doing. In the next episode, let's discuss a little bit more about, as an individual, how can I unleash my potential during times of uncertainty? So as an individual level, that would be interesting for everybody.
Absolutely, agree. Let's do it.